TerraVision X. Think outside the box.
Think about it. Every year, millions upon millions of prescriptions are written for some of the most common and most dangerous diseases we face. We take pills to keep our numbers in check, to manage the symptoms. But what if the most powerful prescription out there wasn't a pill at all? What if something we all do every single day, this simple, fundamental human act, could do more than just manage these diseases? What if it actually held the power to help reverse them?
So that's what we're going to dive into. We're going to look at 10 common conditions. And let's be honest, statistically, you or somebody you love is probably dealing with at least one of these right now. And we're going to uncover a seriously powerful way to fight back without a single pill. The solution, it's walking. Yeah, just walking. And I know what you might be thinking, but this isn't just wishful thinking. This is backed by hard science, including some incredible new studies from 2024. And if you stick with me through this, I promise, at the end, I'll give you the 3 golden rules you absolutely need to know to unlock this power for yourself.
All right, let's get into it. We're gonna start with those everyday ailments. You know, the ones that just kind of creep up on us, the ones we can see and feel pretty much every day.
You know how it starts. Maybe you get a little winded going up a flight of stairs, or your knees just ache. Then you notice your clothes are fitting a bit tighter than they used to. It's subtle, until it's not. We're talking about the global epidemic of obesity.
Okay, and this is the really important part. This isn't just about the fat you can pinch. We're talking about something way more dangerous. That deep, toxic, visceral fat that wraps itself around your vital organs. Well, walking acts like a guided missile for this exact kind of fat, the stuff that dieting alone can't seem to touch. It literally turns your body into a metabolic engine.
And here's the proof, the hard numbers. A brand new 2024 study laid out the precise formula. If you walk with purpose, briskly, for 45 minutes, 5 days a week, the results are just staggering. Participants lost an average of 8 kilograms, 8 in only 12 weeks. It is, without a doubt, the most effective natural fat burner we have. All right, next up, often hiding right in the shadow of obesity, is our second disease, type 2 diabetes. And this one's sneaky. The signs can be subtle, like feeling tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep, or this unquenchable thirst that water just can't seem to fix.
So how does walking help when your body is basically swimming in sugar? Well, it's actually pretty brilliant. As you walk, your muscles get hungry. They need fuel. So they just start pulling sugar or glucose straight from your bloodstream for energy. They don't even need to wait for insulin to give them the green light. They just do it. And check this out. This shows you exactly what happens. Using that same 45-minute, 5-day-a-week routine, you can see a drop in your long-term blood sugar, your HbA1c, that is just incredible. We're talking about going from a diabetic score of 7.5% all the way down into a healthy range of 6.5%. All of that just by putting one foot in front of the other. Okay, let's talk about the next one. A condition that puts a huge amount of pressure on your heart. It might show up as a headache when you first wake up, or maybe you feel a little dizzy when you stand up too fast. This is high blood pressure or hypertension. So how does a walk fix a pressure problem? Well, it acts as a natural vasodilator. Now that's a fancy word, but all it means is it helps your arteries to relax and widen, which gives your blood more room to flow. At the same time, it flushes out cortisol. That's the stress hormone that makes everything tighten up. And get this, a consistent walking habit can lower your blood pressure by 10 points. That's often the exact same result you'd get from a standard medication. So we've covered some major physical conditions. Now, let's shift gears a little and look at how walking can heal us from the inside out. I'm talking about things that affect our minds just as much as our bodies. And the list of benefits here is just wild. For anxiety and depression, walking releases this incredible cocktail of serotonin and endorphins that can slash symptoms by 50% in just 6 weeks. For osteoarthritis, those achy joints, it actually pumps nourishing fluid into them, reducing pain and stiffness by a third. It even helps with things like IBS and skin conditions like psoriasis. It really is a full body tune-up.
All right, now we're getting into the really serious stuff. We're talking about the silent killers. These are the diseases you often don't even know you have until it's almost too late. Just look at these numbers. For high cholesterol, just 30 minutes of walking a day can lower the bad kind by 12%.
For heart disease, a regular walking habit can cut your risk of a heart attack by almost half, 50%. And then there's cancer.
The preventative power here, especially against colon and breast cancer, is just undeniable. Walking basically creates a hostile environment inside your body where it's way harder for cancer cells to survive. It revs up your immune system, helps regulate your hormones, and lowers inflammation across the board.
So knowing all this is great, right? But it's the doing that actually matters. And to get these kinds of amazing results, you've got to do it right. So let's break down exactly how to do that with the 3 golden rules.
Okay, rule number 1, posture. Stop staring at the ground. Get your head up, look forward, keep your back straight, relax your shoulders, and pull in your core. Rule number 2, the routine. It's so simple. Aim for 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And hey, if you can't find a 30-minute block, break it up. 3 10-minute walks works just as well. And rule number 3, the gear. Get yourself some good shoes with thick, shock-absorbing soles. Dress in layers, and please, if you're walking when it's dark, wear something reflective.
So you see, you have this incredible power built right into your own biology. The cure isn't some secret formula locked away in a high-tech lab. It's simple, it's free, and it's waiting for you literally right outside your front door.
So the takeaway is this: put on your shoes, open the door, and just take that first step. You truly have the power to walk away from illness and start walking toward the life you really want to live.